How to scratch very fast in DJing, especially when it comes to the aspect of the keyboard. What I'm doing here is a replica of what you have in the controller. Now we have our deck that's rotating here. We have another one here that is standing still. So why is the controller that you are using called a controller in the first instance? It is called a controller because it is constantly rotating. That means it doesn't have time to wait for you. Now, this is where you have to take charge of the control of the movement of the speed of the song while you are playing around with the crossfader. That is why it is called a controller right from the onset of DJing. So that means for you to really master this, it means you must have full control of the deck when it is playing, because it will never wait for you. From the very moment it is moving, it keeps moving till the end of the song. So you have very short time to do whatever you have to do within the shortest possible time, as fast as you can. That is why I'm going to be talking about fast DJ scratches at this particular level. So now resources is actually there for you to get into. Now the first thing you need to do is you look at, in this case we have our setup here that we are using, which we have our letter A that is going to take care of controlling the controller, which is the deck, taking it forward and backward. And then we have the mixer section, which is where you have all your sounds. You get to see the flow of the sound, and then you have your crossfader where we are going to be chopping now. The workings of this and this is what will give us the perfect sample of what you are going to be seeing in the next couple of minutes. So let's get to see how fast we roll it. I'm going to put the volume in full down. Please pay close attention. When I scratch about a particular point, I'm going to be moved to the second point. All these things are breaking them down in my full step-by-step guide, which is available for anyone who is serious about it. Please, it's strictly for those who are serious. If you are not serious, please just stay away, because what we are doing here is serious business that we are talking about DJing. So it's not just some garbage that you go and begin to struggle with on the internet space. So let's move on now to see exactly what we have here. Let's see. So let's roll full the volume in full. So you can clearly see the brief demo now. That tells you that we're actually moving very fast as you can. I've already having a step-by-step guide where I break down this thing, how you get to this level. There are things that you need to go through a process. There are people who think they can just do things anyhow. Trust me, it will never work. You have to go through the process of understanding what exactly how these things work and how do you build a system or connect, because you have to train yourself to a point of becoming very good by building a muscle memory around the setup that you are going to see here. And if you are using the wrong setup, trust me, no matter how hard you work, you will never get this kind of result. That's the bitter truth you need to be aware of. So see you guys in my next video. I believe you learned something in this particular video. Thanks once again.